The universe, as depicted in the Holy Quran, is a living, speaking entity, teeming with creatures that are aware and communicative. This notion stretches beyond the typical understanding of creatures as mere beings of instinct and survival. Stories from the Quran, such as those involving Prophet Solomon, reveal a universe where animals, birds, even ants partake in meaningful discourse. One well-known tale from the Quran is that of an ant that issues a warning to its fellow ants. O ants, enter your dwellings, lest Solomon and his soldiers crush you while they perceive not. Prophet Solomon, gifted with the divine ability to understand the language of creatures, hears and comprehends this warning. This narrative highlights that each creature has its own way of communicating, a language that, while foreign to humans, is comprehensible to those blessed as Solomon was. The concept that birds and other animals have a linguistic structure is also illustrated by the story of the hoopoe bird, which brings news to Solomon. The hoopoe presents information about the Queen of Sheba, challenging Solomon's knowledge, suggesting, "I have encompassed that which you have not encompassed. I have come to you from Sheba with certain news." It speaks of a queen who rules over her people with a magnificent throne, but leads them to worship the sun instead of Allah. This insightful and detailed account from the hoopoe indicates a depth of understanding and awareness. These anecdotes raise profound questions on the nature of our world and the creatures within it, as presented in the Quran. They suggest that animals are more than instinct-driven beings. They possess knowledge, understanding, and a spiritual dimension. The Quran affirms this by stating, "There is no creature on earth or bird that flies with its wings except that they are communities like you." This likening of animal communities to human societies further underscores the complexity and sentience within the animal kingdom. On a broader scale, the Quran speaks of the entire universe as being alive, resonant with the glorification of the Creator. The seven heavens and the earth, and whoever is in them glorify Him. This universe, according to divine decree, will participate in the day of resurrection, a day described as terrible and astonishing, where all of creation will be summoned to account. Modern science, with its exploration into the communication of birds and insects, hints at these truths, albeit in a more limited fashion. Scientists describe the dance of bees, the chemical signals of ants, and the intricate calls of birds as rudimentary forms of language. However, the Quran presents a more profound and enriched picture, a universe filled with conscious, speaking beings that reveal the Creator's greatness. In effect, the Quranic narrative invites believers to perceive the natural world not merely as a backdrop to human life, but as an active participant in the divine harmony. It challenges humanity to develop an awareness of the depth and complexity that characterizes all of creation, recognizing it as a reflection of the Creator's attributes: willing, speaking, knowing, hearing, and seeing. Indeed, the lessons from these Quranic discourses prompt reflection on the moral accountability that extends to all beings, casting a light on the interconnectivity of existence and divine justice. In a universe where every soul, including those housed in animal forms, will stand accountable, it brings to focus the idea that creation is a wondrous miracle, mirroring the infinity of its Creator.